हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम ऑल ऑफ यू इन माय यूट्यूब चैनल रुद्रा स्टडी सर्कल। मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल रुद्रा स्टडी सर्कल में आप लोगों का स्वागत है। सो इन दिस वीडियो आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन लैग्रेंजेस इनवर्स इंटरपोलेशन। सो व्हाट इज द इनवर्स इंटरपोलेशन? सो इन द इंटरपोलेशन for the given set of data points will approximate the polynomial y in the term of x. Means here for given any x we can get the y, but sometime y will be given, you need to find the x. At what x? This is the y value. So in this case we'll approximate the polynomial x equal to function of x is the function of y. So this is called the inverse interpolation, interpolating x in term of y, because here y is given, we need to find the x. For what value of x? This is the given y value. So this is your inverse interpolation. Let me write the formula of inverse interpolation. I'll take the three data set x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3. Suppose three data set is given. So the question is let y4 is given. So what is y4 is given? So at y4 at x, at what value of x? The value is y4. So what we do? We'll approximate the polynomial. I can write here y4. So y4 is given, we need to find the x here. So I write the polynomial x equal to here x1. x1 means we write y minus y2, y minus y3 divided by y1 minus y2 and y1 minus y3. So this is the first term. Okay, we are using the similar concept of Lagrange interpolation. Only variable is changed. Here we have x2. So x2 means y minus y1, y minus y3 divided by y2 minus y1 and y2 minus y3. Second term and third term will have x3 here. So x3 means y minus y1, y minus y2 divided by y3 minus y1 and y3 minus y2. So this is the formula of inverse interpolation. X is the function of y here. Fine. Okay, let me take one problem for inverse interpolation. Here data sheet is given f of 30. The question is f of 30 equal to minus 30, f of 34, f of 34 equal to minus 30, f of 38 equal to 3, f of 38 equal to 3 and f of 42 equal to 18, f of 42 equal to 18. So this is data points is given and the question is find the root of f of x, root of f of x. So root of f of x means at what x f will be 0. So y equal to f of x will be 0 at what x. So here y value is given, we need to find the x. It means f of x equal to 0. Fine. So at what value of x your f is 0. So if you see the data points, so here I have first data points 30 minus 30, right? So this is your x1, y1. Second data point 34 minus 13. So this is your x2, this is your y2. Fine. Third one, 38, 3. So x3, y3. And fourth one, 42, 18. So x4, y4. Fine. Okay. Now we'll write the inverse Lagrange interpolation. So already we have formula here. We'll substitute that formula here. What is the y? Y is 0. At what x? Y is 0. So we need to find the x. Y will be 0. So x equal to. Let me write the first term here. This is your x1. So what is the first term? So first term is y minus y2. Y minus y2. So y2, what is y2? Y2 is 13. So minus 13. So it will be 13, right? Yes. And y minus y3. So y is 0. I can write here x. Okay. 13. And y minus. No. So this is the 4 data points, right? So we need to write the. I have written that formula for only 3 data set, right? Here there are 4 data set. So I write the formula for 4 data set. Let me write here. Your x equal to here we have the x1. So y minus y2, y minus y3, y minus y4 divided by y1 minus y2, y1 minus y3, y1 minus y4. This is the first term, right? Plus the same way you can write the second, third and fourth term. x2. x2 means y minus y1, y minus y3, y minus y4 divided by y2 minus y1 and y2 minus y3 and y2 minus y4. Fine. This is the second term. Let me have third term here. x3. x3 means y minus y1, y minus y2 and y minus y4 divided by y3 minus y1, y3 minus y2, y3 minus y4 plus x4. So y minus y1, y minus y2, y minus y3 divided by y4 minus y1, y4 minus y2 and y4 minus y3. So this is your inverse formula. Fine. Now substitute that value of all data set. Okay. So let me substitute that. So I write the data points here. 30 minus 30. So this is your x1 y1 and 34, 13, x2 y2 and 38 3 your x3 y3 and 42, 18, x4 y4. So I have written the data set. Now we can substitute that value. So here y is 0. Y is 0. We need to find the root of this polynomial. Y equal to 0. So x equal to y minus y2. So 0 minus y2. Y2 is 13. So minus 13 and y minus y3. So y3 is 3. So minus 3 and y minus y4. So minus 18 divided by y1 minus y2. So y minus y2 means minus 43. Okay. y1 minus y3. So minus 30 minus 3. So minus 33 and minus 30 minus 18. So minus 48. fine, into x1 equal to 30 plus, fine, so 0 minus y1, so y1 equal to, yeah, fine, so this is the data points. I think this is 13, y2 is minus 30, so minus 13 means this is plus, fine, plus second term is y minus y1, so y1 equal to 30 and y minus y3, so y3 is 3, so minus 3, and y minus y3, so minus 18 divided by y2 minus y1, so minus 13 plus 13, so we get 17, fine, okay. y2 minus y3, so y2 minus y3, so minus 13 minus 3, minus 16 into y2 minus y4, so minus 13 minus 18, so we get minus 13 minus 18, so minus 31 into x2, your x2 is 34, fine, plus third term is y minus y1, so you will get the 30, y minus y2 we get 13, y minus y4, so we get minus 18 divided by y3 minus y1, so 3 minus y1, so 3 plus 33, and y3 minus y2, so 3 minus 13, so 16, fine, and y3 minus y4, so 3 minus 18, minus 15 into x3 is 38 plus y minus y1 is 30, y minus y2 means 13, y minus y3 means minus 3 divided by y4 minus y1, so 18 plus 30, so we get 48, y4 minus y2, so 18 minus plus 13, so we get the 31, and y4 minus y3, so 18 minus 3, 15 into we get x4 42. So this is just you can do also very simple, just you have to substitute that value and in the formula and simplify. So if you simplify this one, so you can get that values. So the first term we have, if you simplify, we get the minus 0.782 first term, second term 6.532, and third term I have 33.6181 plus fourth one minus 2.2016. If you see that in the first term we have 5 negative sign, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we are getting negative sign. If odd number of negative sign, we will get the negative. Even number of negative sign, we will get the positive. And in the second term we have the 4 sign of negative, so we get that plus. Again we are getting plus third term, and here we have only one sign getting negative. So if you simplify, so we get the 37.2303. So this is the x value. So at x equal to 33.2303, your y is 0. So this is the end of the problem. So we can write the inverse interpolation in the same way. Only thing, in the interpolation we have approximated the polynomial y equal to f of x. In the inverse interpolation we write x in term of y using the similar concept. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.